Today's final video is confidence isn't always about doing or saying or action. Today I want to end this 31 days of confidence with a really honest and frank chat on confidence isn't always around action. And again, I've given you so many strategies throughout the month. I have given you some tips, but truly, confidence is something that will ebb and flow in your life. And there will be times, just like many things, that you will feel more confident in some situations and less in others. And this is a human experience. And I'm not saying that it's not impossible to become more confident or a step to better towards more confidence. Absolutely, that is possible. But it's a reminder confidence really is about coming home to yourself, being with all of you, remembering that word, to remember all the parts of you, whether that is the light, the middle, and the shadow. It is acknowledging that there's so much within us and with our being that can impact our confidence. And as a systemic coach, I've spoken about the environmental factors, the factors growing up, and how that can really, really shape us who we are. And a lot about that was building your awareness to know that it's not your fault. So often we come from a lineage of 7 generations that we bring into every day. Our being, our field energies come from a long line of ancestors. Today I intentionally showed up on camera without any makeup because you have seen me with my red lips, you have seen me with all my black eyeliner and all my various guises, and I wanted to lay bare that even makeup, although it is helpful some days, is not really what confidence is about, or always looking well. Because you know the days where you could have spent, a lot of money on a dress, you could have got your makeup on, and you still have this inner feeling that you don't feel good enough inside. So I wanted to show that, am I confident enough to come on camera to really, I suppose, show that I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to wear the red lips. I am blessed with good skin for my age, I lad. But I also, it's a reminder that confidence is so much more than this external view with ourselves. And I think one of my favorite videos from the 31 days, and I know you have shared as well in the competition, is that idea that inner peace and calm, and my word of 2025, ease, is really the new confidence. Because if we can be with ourselves, be with all of ourselves, and really sit with that, then that is really arriving into this new person that is emerging, that we don't always have to do, and it isn't always about action. So self-love really is that. And that's what we get to this idea that it is always about embracing yourself. It isn't need to be doing, and I am the queen of doing. So it's working hard on that. And that's why I think I've really benefited from becoming a meditation teacher. The training that I have shared with others is something that has benefited me in my life. The breath work as well has allowed for that presence and that really rich sense of, can I sit with this? Can I sit with this discomfort that I mightn't have done a good job today, or that I'm not always going to be liked, or that I pissed off somebody with a video along the way, and boy, did I. So it's like, can I sit with all those parts? I'm not for everyone. Can I sit with that I'm not the perfect body shape that I used to be, that I have changed and evolved, and who I was before is not who I am now. And I think that's definitely a thing that I've taken from this challenge this year versus last year is and last year I would have been very emotional and I would have cried. I even think I cried on the last day of this one. And although that all those emotions are still there, there is something about being able to calmly and there's a gentleness I think that is emerging within me now that maybe mightn't have been there last year. I was still being quite hard on myself. So the growth that I've witnessed in my own compassion for myself, in even the days that I decided not to do the videos, this year I didn't do weekends. There's been that growth of allowing myself more ease, and that is definitely more and more. And I know I spoke about that last night. So your final challenge is really to sit with yourself. Just sit with yourself, even in this moment. Just inviting a breath in and just listening to the sound of my voice. Not changing anything, not doing anything different. What is the furthest sound you can hear? Can you notice that? Can you notice your own breath? It's not changing your breath, it's just noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Take this moment. Allow whatever you're sitting on make contact with it. Feel the clothes against your skin. And let's acknowledge all the parts of you. All the parts of you that have been with you today. Maybe the day and week wasn't what you wanted. But can you invite some self-compassion in now? That no matter what, you did your best. Can you tell that part of you that's being hard on yourself that you did your best? And our best can mean something different every day. Some days our best is lying in bed and resting. Just take some time to feel into that. We're welcoming all those parts of you. Because truly confidence is this place of inner peace and acceptance and acknowledging what is. Some days confidence is going to look very different. It might mean standing on a stage. It might mean speaking up. And other days confidence could be staying in bed and saying no to the world. So allowing yourself to surrender to what comes, and where there is action needed, you'll know. Your body will tell you. You will be magnetized into action. And when there's a softness and then there's something in the middle, only you know that. I want to say a huge thank you for those who followed along for these 31 days. And my wish for you is that you can come back to them whenever you need. If there was anything here, I will be doing a podcast in summarizing some of what I've covered, and just, sharing the experience of doing these over these last few weeks. And it's not the end. I'll always reappear. I think I'll go gently on the challenges again. 1 month, and the month of January is a hard month to show up consistently. And although I always grow during these challenges, they do take their toll, and I do get tired, and I have to listen to myself and care for myself. Tonight I mark Imbolc, which we approach now as the eve of St. Bridget's Day in Ireland. And it's time to really go into the belly still. It still is in birthing this spring, and 2025 is still emerging, just like the bulbs are. So going very gently into these next few days as I approach. I have my retreat on, and next weekend, and that's just such a beautiful gathering of amazing souls, and I just love being in person and welcoming all of them and all of who they have been, and some of them I haven't seen in a while, and some I meet for the first time. So that's what I'm looking forward to now, just reconnecting with all those aspects of myself, and then taking that with others. So I really hope you had something useful here, And I wish you a year of ease and trust and flow and abundance. And I will be back on screen, I have no doubt. I do daily updates on Instagram. If you're only following me here on YouTube, come over on Instagram, Norma O'Kelly at Norma O'Kelly Systemic Coach, and the links are here in my bio on YouTube as well. So thank you, and go gently and go with ease, and allowing all of you here in this moment. Big love, and as we say in Ireland, Lá Éile Bríde, which is happy St. Bridget's Day and weekend to you, and enjoy this time together or with yourself. Whatever will resource you now, get in contact with that and enjoy. Take care.